Welcome back to another episode of the Ratchet Ramblings podcast brought to you by the CSPN. I am one half of your host, Jeremy, aka Black Dante, aka Confucius, aka Big Knees, aka fuck it, I ain't got nothing else, fuck it. And as always, I'm joined by my homie and my co-host.
It's your girl Candace, aka Intense Desire, aka why the fuck is people calling you Big Knees? What you hey, what's going on under your britches?
Hey, look, hey, hey,
Nigga got
mind,
coach knees.
hey, mind your business. Why you so loud? Why you so loud? What you doing? What you doing? This is
Nigga,
not the
you
podcast to
you
talk
got
about my.
your knees big like you been eating them greens from Old Lady Gang.
That was your shout. That was your shout out, Tay. Cause I know you listen. That was your shout out. Fucking Candace gonna our friend Tay Candace gonna fucking text me before the damn podcast talking about, hey, Tay said you can't do no more AKAs if you don't say AKA Big Knee. That's your shout out, Tay. Love you. Can't stand you. Love you. One day we're gonna have Tay on here and there ain't none of it, and the show probably gonna get canceled because none of that shit is gonna end well.
Yeah, it's not gonna go well.
But we are back for another episode, and this is might as well get this out of the way right now. This is theater part two because we are rejoined by our loves, our friends Curtis and Lexi.
Hello.
What's up? Let me just put this out there now. I'm coming back once a month, so y'all niggas just get ready. I'm coming back with or without an invite. I'm coming back once a month, so just be prepared.
Curtis said he just gonna show up in the Google Hangout like,
You sure
hello,
right.
motherfuckers.
And if I see you live without me, I'm just hello. Is it me you're searching for? Hello. Pick up the phone. Hello. I will not be ignored.
Hey,
I am not a side chick from none of the Love and Hip Hop shows. You will not ignore me. I will be addressed.
hey, Curtis gonna be for this show. Curtis is gonna be to this show like how I am to Single Simulcast because I'll be on there once a month, so it's fine.
That's where I got the idea when I heard you say that. I said, "You show the fuck right." Hell, this already my third time being on the fucking show. So shit. I said, "You show right." Let me go ahead and slide my ass right on up in there.
Hey, listen. Listen, you enhanced the podcasting experience, so I'm all for it. We're gonna get you right on here.
I don't forgot what joke that nigga said, but it's something that he said, and Candace, you before in the pregame, it was something that nigga said, and I was like, Candace is right, like the level of genius that this nigga has.
I know.
Yeah, it's unmatched.
Unmatched.
Yeah, it's not a joke for real.
Like when Curtis, some of the shit Curtis say, I be wanting to ask him like, Curtis, are you okay? Like, is everything all right at home? But
Listen, the truth of the matter is, you can gauge how tired I am by how reckless I am. Which may not be much of a gauge because I wasn't tired today when I was tweeting.
Go listen. If you are a person that likes to laugh, go follow Curtis and Lexi because I woke up. The first thing I saw on my timeline this morning was Curtis for the dick tweet.
Oh my god!
I damn near contemplated. Listen, I love Curtis, but I damn near contemplated blocking him because I was laughing too damn hard. I was like, no, you're not gonna kill me on Good Friday. You're not gonna kill me.
So the funny thing that y'all mentioned that is, I was gonna do like some AKAs and I was gonna say some of those, but I didn't feel like pulling them up because I'm lazy trash.
It's fine. You're doing amazing.
You're doing it's don't worry about it.
They on the timeline. Follow me. I'm Trillificent. I ain't shit. I just be tweeting out the side of my damn neck. Whatever.
It is official. We're gonna have Curtis back once a month on this damn episode.
Woo!
No, you have to. It's only right for the culture. You have to.
Right. So Tay, if you're listening, I'm coming through when you come through. We gonna fuck shit up.
Yeah, we're gonna set that up ASAP.
FedEx me a Polish boy.
Oh, listen,
All right.
I gotta go home to get one.
Oh, what an experience! That was such a good night. What an
That
experience!
was a good night. It was a lot of Crown Apple. It was a lot of good.
It was a lot of niggatry.
It was a lot of niggatry.
It was a lot of bad build people and
Yeah,
bad build is one thing.
Yeah,
even
listen. So
sorry, that I didn't even realize what I was saying.
Curtis came to Cleveland and he hung out with us. And so if anybody think like that me or Tay like stuck up with bougie, Curtis could tell you we not, because we go to the nigga bars, like the hole in the walls
bar.
where they ain't playing nothing but Gucci and all the and the drinks is cheap and the food they cooking, they frying wings in the kitchen and probably smoking a blunt in that same kitchen while they fry your wings. And the niggas is short and they still wearing red monkey jeans and shit. Like this is they not as bad as Twitter niggas.
No, surprisingly not. Like their wave caps don't have any hang time, but they're not as bad as Twitter niggas.
Yeah.
They do rags. I'm sorry, not wave cap, do rags.
Yeah.
You know, like they do rags are not, luxurious like yours, but they not Twitter niggas. They are short though.
Yeah, they are.
And I'm not I'm an average height man. I was like, I mean, is this like a Smurf? Like, goddamn, these niggas short.
Curtis, like, this what y'all got to deal with? I was like, yeah, that's why I
did.
oh my God.
I was like, that's why I had to go outside the city limits to find happiness, because I wasn't finna have no baby with somebody 5'5".
Oh my God.
That was not your ministry.
Nope.
That was not in the cards for you.
But yeah.
But yeah, glad to be here for another week of light ratchetry. So I guess it's gonna be heavy on the ain't shittery since the ratchetry was light.
Yeah. And you know what I enjoyed about since we started podcasting? Like, Black people podcasting has led to other people starting podcasts, and like that's amazing to me, because I just was a guest on Crown and Collars a few times, which it spun off to this, and then Curtis, you have your podcast and other podcasts that you guest on and that you on a panel on, and I feel like in the future, Lexi is probably going to get the podcast itch and either end up with her own or as a co-host to one. And like, it's nothing like being able to get your dose of anything you want from Black people, whether it be current events, whether it be things going on in the gay and trans community, whether it just be ratchet TV, entertainment, politics. Like, it's good to get it from other Black people.
Yep.
Definitely.
But avoid the hoteps, because they will lead you to the path of destruction.
I don't even consider hoteps Black. They like a whole other entity. They like aliens.
Yeah.
Niggas from motherfucking Jupiter and shit.
That's why when that question was asked about what would aliens say if they came down to Earth and saw how we treated how Black people treated women, I was like, they probably wouldn't care, because they hotepy. They'd probably be like, yeah, these Black bitches ain't shit.
No, you know what aliens would say if they came to
Curtis.
Really shit.
I can't even get it out. Damn.
Because I know you nigga know Curtis.
Fuck that. I'm gonna say what I got to say. Listen, if aliens came to this planet, they would look at white people and be like, "What is this pink person?"
If they haven't already.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
What are these pink people?
What is this pumpkin spice?
Why do they not have lips? I don't know why the aliens would have an app. You know what? Let me be quiet. Okay, sorry. I don't. Yeah.
The imagery alone got me in tears, dog. Hey.
Can you imagine if the aliens from Mars Attacks got off the thing and was like, "What are these pink sacks of shit?"
Oh man! And why they treat everybody else like shit? What is going on?
Like they don't even have booty. It's like, what the fuck?
Right. Hey, just
why do they'd be like, why do they stink?
Like all the time. Or why don't they use seasonings? Like, isn't that what they want to discover America for?
Can you imagine how dope that would be if the aliens came and asked every question that black people ask about white or people of color? If they started asking them, like, can you imagine like alien come and your big mama be like, I mean, get your green ass in here and get some jambalaya, and the aliens be like, okay, but I was at the White House and they don't do this. What's going on? I thought y'all were the same species.
Right, like what's really good?
You just have to be like, nah, girl, we not.
Like, nah, we are not a highly advanced society.
Aliens be like, how does the whole race not have rhythm? Them aliens would be here confused as all hell. Yeah, I ain't lying to you.
It would be a shit show.
Them aliens would be like, you know what, black people, y'all come with us because this is some bullshit. Oh, we got a planet for y'all. That would be dope. Take us away because these white mother. You know what? I don't want to get my blood pressure up. Let's get into the show because.
Oh man.
Okay. Have my ass in here like Big Mama. Got to get my foot cut off. Pressure high, sugar high.
Come on, Maya Angelou. Come on.
That's it.
You so damn stupid.
All right.
Damn, I don't know what I said for you to call me that. What the hell did I say?
It was Nick. You went on a damn tangent pre-game. You know what? Let's get into the show. We are the Ratchet Ramblers podcast. You can find us on the CSPN. You can go to our website, cspn.us, and click the podcast tab and listen to all of our episodes thus far and all of the wonderful shows on the CSPN network. And if you like what you hear, you can go to that Keep Our Podcast Free tab and shop with all of our sponsors. And your every purchase that you make, a portion of the proceeds will go to Classic and He Who Is Don De Laurenti to keep the lights on, give us bandwidth, and keep all of the shows on the CSPN free. So you won't have to pay to listen to me sound like a truffle ranch. Yeah, let's go with that. Yeah, I think that's accurate. And you can listen to us however you listen to your podcast. Leave us reviews, share us, like us. And I have a review for the show, and I shall read it. And and thank you to everyone that engages with us, engages with the show page. As always, use that hashtag Ratchet Ramblings Pod, or just tweet us directly on the page at Ratchet Rambling. Either me or Candace will interact. I will say thank you to everybody that does. And yes, we know it is a goddamn travesty that we ain't gonna get Black in Chicago until the goddamn 18th. Listen, VH1 done lost their motherfucking mind.
That's some hot ass funky bullshit there.
Hey, listen, let me tell you something. But I have a review to read, and it is titled 5 stars. It is titled "A Match Made in Ratchet Heaven," by T_GZ, and I know that's my girl, Tia the Gem on Twitter. She says. Not sure what happened to my first review, but I don't know what the fuck is up with iTunes. Like, and this has happened to me. Like, sometimes you'll leave a review and like they'll delete it or it'll vanish. And then you got to redo the whole thing. I don't know. Like, sometimes it has to do because I know they like real tight with like language and shit, and they type sensitive. So I don't know. So if you leave a review and it don't pop up, just let us know. And if you can just tell us what you said and we'll still read it or try to post it again. But yeah, sometimes iTunes, I don't know what the fuck is up. They try to be like Fort Knox with this kind of shit. But anyway, I love Jeremy and Candace's chemistry as hosts. I love this show so much. It is food for my sophisticated ratchet soul. I also love live tweeting with them and the guests on the show. In addition to the hosts, adding guests such as Lexi and Curtis.
Hey! We made it, nigga. Yes! In the motherfucking reviews out this bitch.
Yeah.
Okay, my bad. Go ahead and finish reading.
Yeah.
Now go ahead, get your shine well deserved, and thank you, Tia. And yeah, leave us reviews like that, and we will read them. And we are thankful for all of y'all that continue to rock with us and support us and keep us uplifted. And we are going, as Candace said last week, we are going to continue to be pieces of shit for y'all, so y'all can get these laughs. So yeah,
just for you.
So
me.
I couldn't think of another song where they say "just for you," so that was the best I could do.
It works.
You're doing amazing, Curtis. All right, and with all that said, now that we done got the church announcements out the way, let's start the show. So, like I said, VH1 done lost their motherfucking minds, and we only got Love and Hip Hop this week, but we're still gonna make it a show. We're still going to give the theater. We got a lot to, even though they only gave us Love and Hip Hop, they gave us a lot of juice. And I also have some supplementary stories and articles to go along. So we're gonna make this shit a show. So let's get into it.
Oh,
what do y'all
you know
want?
What? I do have so I saw like a real kind of dry trailer for Love and Hip Hop Miami. So I'm about
I did watch that.
I'm about to pull up the cast for Love and Hip Hop Miami, and so we could discuss that too.
Yeah. Okay. I feel so bad because when I watched it and then Trick Daddy came on the screen and
Yeah.
I mean, I know he's sick, but damn.
Same too also as well, Curtis. I was like, damn. And I still have
to get. Trick Daddy is kind of, he not, I don't want to say hoteppy, but he made some real off-color. He made some real off-color statements about black women and why niggas is leaving black women for white women because white women getting ass. So, I really don't give a fuck about how we drag.
Yeah, like you look like a swollen Monchichi. Like, who are you to?
He do look like gout. He do look like when an old person gout flare up.
Like,
you know what Trick Daddy look like? Trick Daddy looks like in the commercials for like Dawn and those detergents when they be like, "Do you have baked on grease?
You know what?
Do you have baked on spaghetti?" That's what Trick Daddy look like.
Curtis.
Actually, his face does look like.
No, his face legit looks like when you
brownie
burn
that's
some
like
shit.
been left in the oven too long, so it's like all like crusty and like all those like little dents in there and stuff. That's.
And then he got the nerve to be a hotel. Trick Daddy probably been out. He been eating too much dirty booty.
And he's so swollen. Like, oh.
I mean, he's sick, but.
Oh, he is. I feel bad. I take that back.
I don't. You ain't that damn sick. Be talking trash about black women. You ain't that motherfucking sick. You better.
Okay, so I found a good article where I could pull out the cast members because this one in particular that's on there that is gonna draw a lot of controversy.
Oh.
Pleasure P. Y'all remember Pleasure P from Pretty Ricky, but y'all remember when Pleasure P got hit with all those child molestation allegations?
I never knew what happened
the last time.
What came from that?
Yeah, I don't know what happened to it, but yeah, he got hit with quite a few, and then he just kind of disappeared into the moonlight because he went solo. Remember, his solo career was kind of on the up and up.
Yeah,
and then
until then,
yeah. So,
I know you brought it up when we talked about it. We briefly talked about it before, but I don't think we had the full cast up. And there was just a few names because it was like him, Trick Daddy, Trina, and then you told me the last time, and I didn't know that until you told me.
Yeah, I think that's how I remember him. And I also find it funny that they didn't include the rest of Pretty Ricky.
They
still with us?
Or no, they probably still recording themselves humping the air and chairs and
wait, no, because one of them is married to Pam from Total.
What?
Yeah.
Hold on.
No.
The one that's called Spectacular, I think is his name. He married to Pam.
No. No,
unless that wasn't real what I saw, but I promise you I saw something saying that Pam and the dude from Pretty Ricky got married, and I was like, "Hey, Pam, like 50?"
Yeah, they're like way older.
With the same damn haircut. Go ahead, Pam. Pixie cut for life. Hold on, let me do my Googles.
Interesting.
Well, since we own it, so okay, Love and Hip Hop Miami is going to feature Trick Daddy, Trina. So the article says on the show we will get a glimpse of Trick Daddy's drug use. He likes to use cocaine. He claims he uses it to treat lupus.
What?
Oh, wait.
Oh no, sorry, I'm googling.
Wait. Run that back, Ken.
I'm sorry.
Trick Daddy has been known for his love of cocaine. He claims he uses it to treat his lupus.
I'm sorry. Can you just like repeat that for me?
Wait, but doesn't Trick Daddy roll his weed with cocaine?
Like,
yeah. He laces his blunts. He says that it helps his lupus. Trick Daddy looked like a fat uncle.
He is a fat uncle. What you talking about?
So who else is on here? So Trick Daddy.
Sounds like a Dave Chappelle skit. Like, what the fuck?
What? Like, I
didn't know cocaine had medicinal uses aside from numbing. Like, I know that. I take that back. I know it's a numbing agent, right? And I know that, and because the rumors were that what's the comedian that Mike Epps is supposed to play? Richard Pryor. Yeah. Richard Pryor used to let women suck cocaine off his dick so he could stay hard.
Wait a minute.
And their mouth would be numb.
Yeah. I read that too. And I also read that he did so much. Like, because wasn't he dating like Pam Grier or something? And she like
there
and they was like,
oh, her vagina was numb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like, you know, you got like residue of cocaine, and she was like, "What? Like, how?" But yeah.
Okay. First of all, I feel like somebody lying because the internet says that Pam from Total is only 39. And
that's a goddamn lie. She was
at least see the receipts.
She was at least 30 when they first came out.
It also says she married the guy that they're saying, Jay Long. He was an artist on Blue Star's roster, but also an unofficial member of Pretty Ricky. I don't know what that means. Hold on. This is what made me say what? Because I was reading this article. It says, since getting baptized and becoming a Christian artist recently, he now has a song with Pretty Ricky member Slickum called Anything. But it says both are now Christian artists, and they even have a song together called Sweet Thing. And girl, what? That don't even. You know what? That's enough about Pam. Because she tripping.
Yeah, I see what you did there. Yeah, so you got Trick Daddy, Trina, Pleasure P's girlfriend, Shay Johnson from Flavor of Love, who briefly dated Little Scrappy.
Right. And she got a sex tape, don't she?
Don't they all have sex tapes? Isn't that a Mona Scott requirement for women on that show? Bad weed and sex tapes.
You're right. Yeah. You're absolutely
right. The rapper Gunplay from MMG, who got beat up by 50 Cent, I want to say.
He also did cocaine during an interview that I saw. Like, he was legit sitting there, like, doing lines. And I was like...
Didn't we see Gunplay on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta last season?
Yep.
In the studio? Okay, yeah. He looked like he's going to be hilarious. And then there's some people that I don't know, but apparently their names ring bells in Miami. Amara La Negra, Veronica Vega.
I saw her and I was like, who the fuck is this fake ass Celia Cruz?
Steph LaCour, and then Trina's cousin. Trina's cousin, who is an openly gay rapper, Bobby Lights. So I feel like out of that lineup, Bobby Lights is gonna give us the theater on Miami.
Yeah.
Hopefully he's not another Zell.
I don't remember him in the preview, but I'm gonna go back and rewatch it because I don't know if he's like real flamboyant or if he's like, you know, he just is openly gay and that's it.
Like kind of like how Malone was.
Yeah, I have to go back and look, but
who's dating EJ Johnson, by the way?
Who?
Milan? Is it Milan or the other one? One of them's dating EJ Johnson.
Oh, I thought that was just a publicity.
Oh, okay. Magic Johnson's son. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, sure, girl, but I didn't think that was a real relationship.
I think it is Milan.
No, it is. It definitely is Milan.
Okay.
It's just, I'm talking about the actual relationship.
Milan,
I didn't think that was real.
Thought he walked into a paycheck, honey. But little do he know, EJ is spending all his money on skinny fashions and gastric bypass shakes.
Okay. EJ spending all his money on Herbalife.
That's enough, Curtis.
Right. Okay.
Really? That's where you draw the line?
It's still too early. We ain't.
Fuck that. We started the show on 10. I don't want to hear that shit.
So you know who I am shocked, but I found out today they're not really from Miami. They from Tampa. Why is Kaya not on this show?
Oh,
probably because nobody like her ass.
That shit is bad. She's like,
because Kaya is currently beefing with K Michelle.
Kaya beefs with everybody, and most of the people don't even know it. So
yeah, Kaya. Really? Well, I guess K Michelle responded. Well, first of all,
it's K Michelle.
I did not know Kaya and T.S. Madison was best goddamn friends. All they do is sit up on Facebook Live and
talk shit.
It's
the best thing ever.
it is hilarious, but
I must be the only one. I'd be late to that. Kaya's not entertaining to me, but that's
I did not know that K Michelle had lupus. She says.
Oh wow.
I don't want to say supposedly because that's like I'm calling her a liar, but according to K Michelle, she has lupus, and Kaya clowned her about it. But Kaya was like, "I didn't say lupus. I said loose puss, bitch."
Oh my god,
that is so rude.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
And so in this video, Kaya is like, "Listen, if you got an issue with me, I want you to run up on me and watch me put this anointed foot up your ass, and you will be healed and holy and sanctified." So, yeah, Kaya's not going to be on there, which shocked me, but somebody told me she lives in Atlanta too, which is probably another factor.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's that, but we'll see, because I have a feeling Trick Daddy really going to rub me the wrong way.
Yeah.
Because he already has, and so who did he beef with earlier this year and they talked shit back to him? I cannot remember, but he was talking shit. Oh, Meek Mill. When Meek Mill, it's awkward, I know, but Meek Mill did an interview and was pretty much like, you know, people get their one to floss from Philly niggas and MMG and this, that, and the third. Niggas wasn't thinking about no yachts until we was on yachts and then all this weird, stupid shit.
He's another one that shit.
Yeah. And so Trick Daddy was like, he aggressively cussed him out like, you hoe ass, puss ass, you know, in his jumbled up Miami accent. And so Meek Mill was like, why you got all this heat for me, but George Zimmerman's still alive?
Oh, I do remember that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Damn, he shut that. That's so Meek Mill actually won a fight.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I know, right?
A lot too late, but
I mean, it's against Trick Daddy. That's not really a great feat.
Yeah, that's like
Trick Daddy is built like a punching bag now, so
yo.
It's true. Trick Daddy is built like a bag of coal.
He do look like an Everlast punching bag now. Just one swole body.
Does.
Yeah, Trick Daddy built like them Airwick things that you plug into the wall.
Oh, Curtis.
All right.
Oh my. Okay.
So that's.
I'm not gonna say nothing.
You sure?
And then he got this little pervert rape mustache. Like first, I just
Don't he have like a pervert group? What is it, like Eat a Booty Gang or something like that?
Oh yes! Oh my God! Yes!
Oh my
Wait,
God!
that's his shit?
Yes.
Yeah, that's Trick Daddy shit with all them ugly ass niggas.
Didn't he declare like? Isn't it coming up? I think it's like in October or some shit. It's like
What's coming up?
National Eat a Booty Day, like booty gang, all that stuff. Like,
I'm gonna be so honest with you that Trick Daddy has never been attractive. Let's put that out there. Trick Daddy has never been attractive. One. So now that he looks like a bloated, if you put a tampon in water and it just expands. Now that he looks like that, but then he has off-color shit to say about black women, it's really like you don't have the range.
At all. You
don't have the looks. You no longer have the career. Like, let's be completely honest. When you end up on Love and Hip Hop, like, your career is not where you want it to be. Let's just be honest about it.
Yeah.
Sorry, Trina.
Yeah, I mean, I love Trina. Trina has quotables. I listen to her old music. She is so raunchy and nasty, but let's just be honest. I don't want no Trina album in 2017, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, and beyond. I would rather enjoy You Don't Know Nan Trina and look back at it, Trina, because the Trina we get now, like, I seen when she was performing on the Hip Hop Honors, she was moving stiff like Mariah Carey was. Like, they should have just carried her around the stage.
Didn't she do a song with K. Michelle?
God, I hope not.
I feel like that's recent.
Yeah, I think they did actually.
Was it good?
Yeah.
I mean,
what's your definition of good?
Right.
You're telling me all I need to know.
I mean, what is a word really? I mean, what do words even really mean?
Yeah, what kind of scale are we measuring?
Oh yeah, she has a song. It's Trina If It Ain't Me, featuring K. Michelle.
So I said this on Twitter earlier that I'm not a huge K. Michelle fan, and I've tried to be.
Me neither.
And I feel like
when she
give you a single, she gonna give you a single and make you go give her album a listen, and then you're gonna be pissed off. Like, that's where I'm at.
Is that what she gives?
Like she good for like yeah, she good for a decent single, and the albums are just. I mean, y'all.
I mean,
let me tell you something, okay? And this is all I have to say about K. Michelle, because I don't know much about her, other than somebody said her pussy stank multiple times.
Wasn't it Soulja Boy?
Let me say, I will say this: I listened to that VSOP song that somebody was playing. Who was that was playing that song a lot? Was getting on my fucking nerve. That probably was Adrian's old raggedy ass. He kept playing that song. And so I finally sat down and with Spotify and I listened to it. And when K. Michelle sings, it sounds like she is fighting to keep dentures in her mouth. And that was all I had for that song and for her. And that was all I've ever heard from her. So I'm sure, girl, whatever y'all say.
I am trying.
Why y'all get so quiet?
Listen, because
like someone trying to keep dentures in there.
It did. It just sounded like a very wobbly tooth
situation.
It sounded like
cannot.
It sounded like an unsecure gum situation to me.
Like, right.
Anyway, go ahead, Candace. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, I'm laughing because I am trying to be generous and like I just don't. see it for her. Like, she's one of those people with a powerful voice and nothing else. She never has the right producers. She never has the right songs. Just, it never comes together for me. Like, she is one of those people that probably should have stayed a backup singer. Like,
don't she have a leaky booty too?
Or yeah. No? Yeah, she does.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and speaking of K. Michelle, y'all know Toya Wright is pregnant, right?
Why does she feel the need to do like that extra ass
video?
Like,
I'm not sure who Toya Wright is. Who's Toya Wright?
Lil Wayne's baby mama, the chick that married K. Michelle's ex, who that man beat my ass. Yeah. Myth hits, literally hits. Emphasis on the hits, but so yeah,
talking about Billboard.
The ink went dry on them divorce papers yet. Toya was like, I'm gone. I'm going to start a new life. She needs to stop pretending like she's too good for love and hip hop as well. Well, she is on Growing Up Hip Hop, but that's her daughter more than her.
And her daughter is so annoying on there. Like,
she is so obnoxious. Wow.
Like, girl.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't see it for K. Michelle. So, or her music. And that song with Trina and her, it doesn't even sound like something I would listen to for more than 5 to 10 seconds.
From what I remember, it has an interpolation, but I can't remember what song it's from. What was the name of the song again?
If It Ain't Me. The K. Michelle and Trina song?
Yeah. I can't remember how it goes.
It definitely won't be me listening to the bullshit.
Okay. Because them clips Trina put on Instagram, I was like, well, let me just mute because.
Yeah.
I like Trina's personality, but I don't know that I'm here for her music in 2017.
Oh, I remember. You know what the song is? It's like a somebody loves you, and then it's like, and it's me, and it's that's how the song goes. The part that K. Michelle sing, and I was like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, no, thank you.
But and as much as I love Trina is good for having a singer on her song, and that shit just does not sound right. If we
I cannot.
Like, the only song I can think of with somebody that was singing on it that sounded good from Trina is No Panties with Tweet.
Yeah, because I think I hated that song with Kelly Rowland on there.
I don't even remember it.
And then didn't she have one with Carrie Hilson? Or am I
don't even remember.
And then she had a song with some dude that was. What else we got to talk about? Because
I was just about to say, not to be funny, but for as much sauce as people put on Trina, a lot of her music is not memorable. Now that I'm sitting here discussing it, like, I could literally think of Nan nigga and look back at it, and like one more song, maybe Phone Sex or something. I think that's really it, and that was off that one album where she holding the bullet in her mouth. Oh, and The Baddest Bitch. But I just remember the video. I hated the song. That's 4 songs. Y'all should probably take some of that respect off Trina's name.
Wow.
Yeah.
So let's move along. We're gonna let Candace get dragged by herself.
All right. So, speaking of not putting respect on names, let's just jump into Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, shall we? So
let me. I'm sorry to cut you off, but I need to get this off of my chest.
Go ahead.
We're talking about names that don't deserve respect. Marcus. Let me tell you about Marcus. Marcus is such a classic fuck nigga. You know that fuck nigga that's like ugly, but he has this masterful way of twisting the situation so that he is the victim, even though he was in the wrong.
I already know where you're going with this. Go ahead.
Go ahead. I just want to say that we're gonna get into him more probably later, but I just want to set the tone of this part of the show that Marcus ain't shit, ain't never gonna be shit. He ugly as fuck. He look weird. He built like a motherfucking straw. Like, fuck him.
Marcus, we could start right there. That's a perfect job. Okay, so I am so fucking tired, and I'm trying to make a man who was married and cheating on his wife with Brooke, who he cheated on Brooke with his paralegal. Why are y'all trying to make this nigga a victim?
I
This
don't
nigga's
going out of their way. You got me out here looking stupid.
you
had a whole wife. Your mama had to tell your girlfriend about your wife, but you out here looking stupid, my nigga.
Let me tell you something.
This gonna be a good time to drag Bridget Kelly, because I see why she defended Marcus so hard, because that bitch is a serial cheater too. So
I feel like low.
Real quick, remember when Brooke was like, I know Booby has made mistakes, but he a good man. Bridget literally did that for Marcus.
Yeah,
I feel like Bridget want to fuck Marcus, but you know,
I do too. I feel like it's way more than just a friend vibe between them.
Yeah, especially with her light skinned man acting light skinned.
Their friendship is similar to Boobies and Brooks. Like that shit way more than just some you my homegirl, you my homeboy. Like y'all trying to fuck. And she like, I got your back, I'm down for you. That's cool, then stay out Brooke face. I don't like phony bitches like that. Like, if you my man friend or my ex-man or whatever, and you gonna draw the line where you got they back always, that's cool. I fuck with it, but stay the fuck away from me.
Right. Don't be smiling in my face and shit. Like, what kind of sorry ass shit is that?
Cause she ran back with a whole report. Bitch pulled the scroll out of her purse. So Brooke did this, and this.
PowerPoint, Excel.
Yeah, she had a laser pointer, and you'll see right here she was doing this. Like, bitch, that is. I don't like fake bitch shit like that. And she could have told her to her face. She could have told like, Brooke, I'm probably gonna tell Marcus all of this.
Right. Or she could have defended him right there and been like, I mean, Marcus is my boy, and you out here got him looking stupid. Like, what was the point of you being on some run tell that shit?
Look, let me tell you something.
Because you have enough problems as it is, madam.
Look, every time. So, as y'all know, me and Candace alternate live tweeting and tweeting from the Ratchet Ramblings account. Every time it's my turn to tweet, I make it my personal goddamn business to never let people forget the fact that Marcus is a married nigga that was cheating on his wife with Brooke, then cheating on Brooke with Jade, and they making this nigga out to be a victim. Fuck that shit.
All of it. Get it all out of here.
It's all trash, honestly. It's all pretty disgusting. Like, I'm not understanding any whatsoever how you keep trying to play he a good man. This shit remind me of Waiting to Exhale when Whitney Mama was like, he a good man, Savannah, a good man. And she was like, then you fuck him then.
Oh, that made me sad because I watched that documentary and found out that Whitney overdosed during shooting of that movie. That made me sad.
One of her first overdoses was while she was shooting Waiting to Exhale.
No way.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's like, I don't understand trying to turn cheating married men into tragic victims and shit. Like, get the fuck out of here. Seriously.
He's like, and I apologize. And I'm like, when did you apologize?
Right.
And you know how Brooke, even more of a bird, she let the nigga flip the shit.
He really did. Like, girl, you can't.
But you know what that was? That was she let her guilt for wanting to fuck Booby let her get caught out there, and Marcus manipulated that shit. Because she wasn't feeling guilty about how she was doing Marcus because he deserved that shit, but she felt guilty because she wanted to fuck Booby. And she kissed him.
And he saw that shit. He saw that weakness because even she said, like, I apologize for how I handled you, but not for what I did. That nigga used, like you said, Curtis, he used her guilt against her, and then true bird passion.
Because by the time it was all over, Brooks' bird ass was pecking bird seed off the motherfucking floor and shit. And he like, don't do that. Come on, get up. And I'm like, girl, why are you on the floor in the club? What are you doing?
For this nigga who looks like if the bug from A Bug's Life got a fade, it would be Marcus. Like, what are you doing?
He looked like an erased character from that Arthur cartoon. Like, what are we even doing here, Brooke?
Like one that they almost put in the final draft of the show, but they was like, fuck it.
Editing floor. That's Marcus.
Yes.
I can't.
Yeah,
I literally
exactly.
cannot.
That's exactly what the fuck he looked like. Oh, that nigga is so goddamn trash. Goddamn. Also speaking of Brooke, I will say this. I thought it was very masterful how she, even though it's not really hard to do, I thought it was very masterful how she made Nasal E look like the scary bitch that she is.
Oh my
Bravo.
God.
We gonna talk about are we talking about that now or later?
Right.
We can talk
Let's
about it now.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Because
Let's get to it. Cause see
a
this.
couple of things. Go ahead, Lexi. Go ahead.
No, you go, and I'll piggyback.
Yeah, Nancy and Curtis got thoughts on this shit. We might just let them talk.
Yeah.
First and foremost, I think we can all agree we already knew this to be fact, but after that display, we can all agree that Brooke would have killed Hazel. She wouldn't have beat her ass. She would have killed her.
Shit all the way up. Like,
she would have killed her. First and foremost. Second, Brooke was real because she was like, I'm from Houston. We don't throw words, we throw hands. And what did Hazel do? What is the first thing? As soon as hand throwing got brought up, what did she do? She threw a plate. Bitch. Brooke had me laughing though when she was like, how are you gonna show up with these bags from, what did she say? From Zara? Not Zara, from like Neiman's or something, and you can't find none of the stuff that was in the bags in the store. I was like, did she show up with some Dollar Tree stuff and some designer? Because that sounds like some shit that Hazel would do.
Hey, she showed up with them damn 99-cent bags you can buy at Aldi's.
She did. She went and she probably walked into the store and was like, can I just have 2 of those nice paper bags that ma'am, are you going to buy anything? I just want the bags. Thank you. I just have a point to prove. If you could go ahead and just slide me a couple of those bags. And they probably was like, don't bring your broke ass in here no more.
Right.
That was another, like, why does Hazel keep going after Brooke's financial situation? Like, how do you know what her financial situation is, sis?
First of all, granted, we know Brooke's career is not once what it was, but Nasal, you don't have a career to speak of. So like, it's kind of like it's like the Spider-Man meme of him pointing at himself. So it's like, sis.
Right. You're like, I got a book. Your book is getting dragged on Amazon, sis.
And we know that thanks to Lexi from last week.
Right. I meant to say that earlier. One thing that I really appreciate about this show and about the 3 of y'all is that the compounding of the jokes from week to week is just mwah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
We are not shit. We are not one else.
I mean, I'm sitting here and I'm like, Hazel talked all that shit with Alexis Sky, which when she had that black hair, Hazel is just not a pretty woman,
like at all.
Hazel,
I don't know what she has done to her face. It looks so uncomfortable. But my thing was, I'm looking at that and I'm like, Hazel, just be sweetie. Listen. Just because you go to the Korean spa, that does not mean you need to try to make yourself look Korean with your makeup.
She dead ass tried too. She tried.
Because I was looking at her face and I was like, why is it worse than usual?
Ugh.
And then
her complexion is the same color as her hair, so she just looks like one just like melting stick of plastic. Like, it's just annoying.
She's annoying. Her nose doesn't fit her face.
Not all. Like,
I'm just like, she looks like Mrs. Potato Head, but with like
I
lipo.
Said, she looks like Gonzo Light. Like her nose at Hook. Like she's just, and you know, she's unattractive as it is, but then she has an ugly personality on top of it, and it's like, bitch, you gotta pick a battle. Like,
I mean, having an ugly personality is one thing, but what we not going to stand for, what I'm not going to stand for, and by association, I assume y'all feel me on this. We're not standing for anybody that has an ugly personality compounded with being a scary ass bitch. Like, you're not gonna have an ugly personality and a scary personality.
Correct.
You need to pick one.
So I've been quiet because I just want to. Hazel, you are an ugly,
stick of margarine,
poor looking, no talent having, big booger blowing ass bitch, and I am not here for you ever. Like ever. Like
Ever.
You talk so much shit for somebody who has been running from ass whoopings since season 1, and then got completely ran off the show a few seasons ago. Like, remember, Hazel was not on the season after Masika, and the season when Miles and them was on. Milan in that situation. Remember, Hazel wasn't on. She ran off to get Cat Williams' name tattooed on her pussy.
Ugh.
Like,
right. Oh, she been taking L's for a long time.
A long fucking time.
She been creating the L's.
You know how desperate you got to be with this current Cat Williams. We're not talking about first blowing up Cat Williams. We're talking about going to jail every 3 weeks on crystal meth and heroin Cat Williams. Like, what has your
getting
life
beat up by high school boys, Cat Williams?
Right.
When you are giving your pussy to a heroin addict who is in and out of jail, who is always in his mugshots with a sweated out perm, you don't run nobody's LA.
Nope.
You don't even run your own pussy. You ran it into the ground.
Yep.
That is correct.
So,
maybe she always saying she runs LA because her face looks like a Sprinter van.
Okay. Okay.
It do look like one of those. It do look like one of those Mercedes delivery vans.
Yeah,
that FedEx you now.
You know, like when you have some hot documents that need to go to the courthouse right away.
When you get something delivered overnight. Yeah, yeah. That's Hazel. She does look like that, and that's just what it is.
It just is what it is.
But you know what? I can't stand. I can't stand a bitch who got all this fucking mouth, but then you show up and like, okay, what's good? Meet me at 6 o'clock. Let's shoot the fair one. Bitch, ain't even about it. Like, how you got all this mouth and you can't back it up? That's what really just besides the face, that just annoys the fuck out of me. Like that little Vine clip, like that little girl, and she was like, "When I leave, you want to keep doing this, but when I come around, you don't want to post up." Like
that is literally Hazel. That is the embodiment of her.
It's amazing to me that. It's amazing to me that she don't like Masika because they got so much in common.
They really do.
Yeah, they cowards.
They the same kind of scary ass bitch.
God damn, be about it. She forever throwing a drink, a plate, a knife, a fork. Bitch, throw a fist.
Fists don't work.
They don't.
Yeah.
Them
fists terrible.
They non-existent.
I really wish they would have let Brooke get a hold of her last week.
At least get a hold of her wig.
Just mollywop her ass. At
least let her give that wig a tug like Portia did Kenya.
Or Sheree did Kim.
Yeah,
But speaking of hands, so Chanel Naked Mole Rat.
Why is she still on there? Why is she on there to begin with?
I don't know why she's on there.
Y'all know good and damn well Mona have to fill her appropriation quota, and that's why she on there.
God damn.
But I'm sitting here and I'm looking at it, and she was talking all this shit, talking about when that stuff popped up between Hazel and Brooke. I'm glad I'm on Hazel's side because she got them bitch. Where does she have hands?
From a hearted place.
She has hands connected to her wrists. That is true. But she don't have them hands. That is a distinct difference that your white ass clearly does not understand.
I'm trying to figure out
having hands and having them hands. Those are two different things.
I'm trying to figure out how she's saying Hazel have hands when she was about to whoop Hazel ass.
Right. And she don't have hands her damn self.
Okay.
So I want to know if we'll get to see it before the season ends, but what will become of Hazel and Alexis Sky relationship now that Chanel Coast is dating or trying to date Lucci? Because that's like a conflict of interest.
First of all, it's gross, is what it is.
Right. It's
First of all, Lucci looks like his dick stinks. Really bad.
He looked like all of him stinks. What you talking about?
He looks like, you know, like when you were younger and you like tripped and fell and you scraped your knee and then that ugly like skin starts to grow back. Like that's what Lucci looks like to me. And I will.
I agree with everything y'all said. I also like to add, he looked like the type of nigga that would say some shit like white girls evolving.
Yeah. He also looks like a darker version of Earthworm Jim too. I just wanted to add.
Correct.
You are correct, Lexi.
Yep.
You are
wanted to put that out there. So yeah, but like I don't understand. Like, what? You are attracted to that? Like your pussy gets wet looking at that? I think the fuck not. Like
that shit is for the show. I refuse to believe.
And he looks like he smells like earring backs. Like I just don't understand.
Like earring backs and
yeah, he
Newports.
Like he just I can't.
Or a pack of Cools.
You know what, Lucci, he looked like he smells like, y'all remember that movie Fern Gully? And they had that black smoke that was fucking up the forest. That's what Lucci, that's what he reminds me of.
Oh my god.
He just looks like his odor kills everything around it. Like he's the kind of nigga when he walks by, the plants just die. They just fall out. They go up to Elizabeth in heaven. They just can't take no more. I refuse to believe that is a nice smelling man. He might try to mask it with some expensive cologne.
No.
But you're not gonna convince me that he don't smell like ash.
Ass.
That too, ashy ass.
Ash and ass.
Nigga
he just looked like he smelled like funky ass, like he smelled like shitty baby diapers.
He looked like he smelled like liquid smoke.
He is so fucking ugly. His face ugly, his hair ugly, his teeth.
And then
he
got that weird ass half
blonde, half black. You're like, what the fuck?
And it's all in his beard too. And I'm like, why this nigga look like he got stuck in the middle of a transformation from Saiyan to Super Saiyan? Like, what the fuck is going on?
Cruella de Vil. It's very.
No deal,
I know he don't wipe good. I know he don't wipe good.
You know he don't. You know he don't. I'm gonna tell you, he one of them niggas that get up and put on his same boxers from yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
He one of them niggas that when he get up, the woman be mad because he be all kinds of streaks in her sheets and shit.
Ooh.
And he be like,
yo,
that's what happened when you fuck with the kid. You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh my god. Speaking of that, did y'all see that story about the young lady who tweeted about how she found fire?
I
saw
that, and that was
how she found what?
He found fire dick, but the guy suffered from like a disturbing.
Oh, I'm not. Let me not listen. I follow that young lady. She follows me, and I joked on her about it, and she got mad at me and was like, "You shading me? Like I'm shading you about some shit that you tweeted? Like that's not how any of this works, sweetheart." Right. She said she was.
And to be honest, you know you deserve that shade because what?
She said she was lonely and he had a big dick, and then she later went on to shade the girl who was who did the ATL orgy for saying she doesn't bathe on a regular basis, and I was just like, this is really ironic.
But you were literally fucking a nigga that didn't wipe his ass after he. You know what?
You had to ask him. Like, let me tell you something.
If I have to ask you to wash your ass, you don't go to that because I'm not like what.
You don't exist to me if I have to ask you to wash your ass.
Like the dick could not have been that good for you to be okay with taking strokes with the room smelling like a porta potty.
when she said the nigga was like, it's been a long day, and I was like, so the nigga knew it's been a long, sweaty dick day, but he still didn't wash his ass so you could fuck him? No.
Ain't that much loneliness, girl.
Mm-mm.
No, I've never been that lonely.
Mm-mm.
Never call on the Lord and get in front of some people.
Listen. Like, girl, also, I know plenty of fish would have hooked you up much better than that. Like,
Also, I would like for social media to retire the For the Dick challenge, because a lot of you bitches are nasty and I'm creeped out. So I was gonna leave it there because the ATL orgy chick did one and she said she ate ass for the dick. She said she fucked a nigga with 3 balls and licked all 3 balls for the dick.
Damn, that bitch is a magician. She over there juggling balls.
Yeah, I think once she got into
it, I clocked out.
Yeah, because I mean, this is a slightly serious note, but then we'll move on a little bit hip hop. I will never forget that ATL orgy chick, one, spreaded very dangerous rhetoric about STD, saying that you can only get them if it's on your metaphysical level. And I will also never forget nor forgive her literally blaming black women for HIV and the spread of it. So she will always get a fuck you from me.
Oh, wow. Were those like some of her earlier YouTube videos?
That was when they first did the damn announced the orgy, quote unquote, and then her and Freaking Frank did a live stream. I watched that shit, and she said that, and it's been fuck her from forever since then.
She looks like a Fraggle from Fraggle Rock. That's my first issue.
Well,
and
okay.
The second thing is that she then, after the For the Dick challenge, and this is why it's so disgusting, and I'm sick of it. Because after she did the For the Dick challenge, she posted a video saying she pretty much only washes her pussy when she is about to have sex.
I saw that.
If she's gonna get some dick, that's when she washes it. But other than that, she sees no need to bathe on a daily basis if she can't smell herself. And
sweetie, that's
so I am creeped out by that, because you was just talking about having sex in the video prior, and now my stomach is gurgling and I want to throw up, and maybe I need to take a shit because you have creeped me out completely. Some information the internet does not need. The fact that your pussy stinking over there is one of them. The other part is, even like hygiene reasons aside, taking hot showers and baths are some of the best fucking things in the world as an adult.
It's like, relaxing. Like,
it is so fucking relaxing. It it helps you sleep.
Yeah.
It helps you just wind down after a long day. Yes. Like, you are literally, and the fact that she is getting up every day and putting deodorant and perfume on top of old deodorant, perfume, and outside is really gross. She gets in her bed like
Marie Antoinette from that era, the French.
Oh God. Like it's so gross, because I don't know, like, I'm pretty sure we all got our asses whipped when we was kids for thinking we was gonna come in the house and sit on our mama bed. You better not get your motherfucking, don't you bring your ass in my room with your street clothes on. You better go get your ass in that shower and put on some clean pajamas if you gonna get your ass in the bed. Like, so I'm from that era of parenting, and so the fact that somebody will walk in their house, undress, and just get in their bed or lay in their bed with their clothes is fucking disgusting. And she's doing it for days at a time. So, yeah.
She's not okay.
Speaking of yuck.
She's a gutter snipe.
Okay. Let's move on. Curtis, let's go.
Speaking of yuck. So Chanel and what's his name? Lucci together. They... You know what they look like to me? They look like when you leave hot dogs in the water for like a really long time.
Hey, Curtis, that's how I feel about Trick Daddy's body.
They're doing amazing, sweetie.
I don't know why y'all niggas let me and Candace get on this shit at the same time.
Really?
That's exactly like when you let it boil too long and it busts open.
It busts open.
Then you just let
no, Trick Daddy's when you put it in the microwave and it busts
you
open.
just let it sit in the water and it turn gray.
Yep. That's
Yep.
Chanel West Coast. Oh, gray ass hot dog looking ass.
Yeah, bitch. Fuck you, appropriating ass little bitch, little non-rapping ass, stringy haired ass bitch.
You know what? No, you know what? Every time Chanel talk to somebody, she got to give her damn resume.
And lies.
Every time, nobody cares. Oh my god! Now that we hear,
she flat out lied to Lucci.
She lied so much to Lucci and put so much sauce on this shit. Like, what?
Trying to make it seem like A1 was shading her for no reason. Like, you old dizzy ass bitch. Like, what the fuck?
Asshole. She ain't nothing but a liar.
Nothing but
monkey asshole.
And you talk all this shit about and not once have you pulled up anything on your phone. You haven't gone to anybody's Apple Music and pulled up all of these tracks that you've done with all of these guys that you keep name dropping. She name dropped worse than The Game, and that's a feat.
From the One Blood remix.
Shit.
Here's my thing. If I tell you every time that I do something like, oh, I do music, I make music, I rap, I'm gonna be pulling tracks up on the phone so you could be very disgusted.
The bitch said, I've been doing music all my life.
Then why we ain't hear shit?
Are the receipts? And the way you speak, I need CVS level receipts. All right, I need receipts that are a mile long for no fucking reason. A bunch of shit that you don't give a shit about.
With some coupons that you ain't gonna never use, bitch.
Never, because it's gonna be on some shit that you don't even buy. Like,
exactly.
Oh my god.
I really cannot stand her. Like, I can't stand her. I want her to get the fuck out of here.
Like the typical white woman. So,
and then how stupid was it that she called herself going on a date with Lucci and brings Safari and Nikki.
Yeah.
Look at, first of all, let's get one thing straight. Safari has not been around for a while, but him and this like mom and pop car bumper installation ass hairline that he has going on, someone needs to fix that. Like, I don't know what you need to do. I understand that you don't want to let the hair go because you have like a big light bulb head. But you need to get someone that actually knows how to install hairline extensions because you look ridiculous.
You look the fuck stupid.
Very.
And that was it. That whole situation was weird. Like, oh, she needs a chaperone, but then we're gonna leave so they can have some time alone. And I'm like, is this like a middle school date? Like, what the fuck are we watching?
I was like, when Nikki Baby said chaperone, I'm like, are they 12? Like, what the fuck is this?
Right. I'm like, if you don't want to be alone with the nigga in a public place with cameras on you, then why are you going out with him?
Right.
Your stupid ass. Then, oh, well, because when you FaceTime me, I had just got out the shower and I don't know you well enough to be answering the phone when I'm naked. I was like,
bitch, what?
I'm like, how can he even take this bitch serious? The only reason I can see him is because he feel like she's stupid enough that the pussy gonna be easy to get. That's the only reason I can see, because she is ridiculous. She sounds stupid. She looks stupid.
She is stupid if you ask me, because
she's very fucking stupid.
Mm-hmm. I mean, but we know she's stupid and delusional because she thinks Hazel can fight. So,
I mean, of all people on that show, all Hazel E has done is run. Like, she has not
and breathe up all the damn air.
That's it.
She's a fucking clown. And I also feel like, so black people, we don't embrace white people in hip hop unless they're insanely good. Like, I know there's the Catch Me Outside bitch, but like, I feel like that's more or less white people.
Yeah, black people are not embracing that
white
shit.
White people are pushing it because she said nigga and they know that it pisses black people off. But right, so I feel like if ever there was a show you shouldn't be on, for Chanel West Coast, it was this one, because black people are not going to embrace you. We're not going to give you a #1 single. You are not Eminem. You did not do your homework and your metrics to see just how white women fare in hip hop. Like Iggy Azalea came and went, and she had the cosign of T.I.
Right.
So
T.I. at arguably, some of the highest points of his career.
Correct.
Because now ain't nobody checking for shit that T.I. talking about.
None. Niggas do not feel like hearing Clifford read a thesaurus these days.
Right. He had odds with common sense.
Exactly. So
loquacious ass motherfucking nigga. Like, shut your
ass up. So it's just kind of
sorry, I had to break out the thesaurus on that ass.
Feel you. You're doing amazing, Curtis. You're doing amazing.
Yes, in honor of like the only way you can defeat T.I. at the final level is by using the thesaurus yourself.
No, you have to become one with the thesaurus. Like, it has to be built into your brain. That's the only way you defeating Clifford.
Yeah, so I just don't I don't understand why Chanel would even come on this show, because her check is not that big. Let's be honest.
It can't be, because she ain't doing nothing. She ain't bringing nothing. She tried to bring some drama, like she was gonna fight, but at this point, like, you have Brooke, and who else was it? Brooke both times that was gonna whoop her ass.
Yeah.
Like, you on Brooke's shit list, and as we can see, Brooke got them hands. She has hands, and she got them hands.
That is correct.
And your ass is gonna learn about it with some first-hand knowledge if you don't sit your ass down somewhere.
You're gonna learn today.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I was just about to say that.
You going up for motherfucking Hazel E, but Hazel has done absolutely nothing for you.
Nothing.
She has done nothing to enhance your career. The people that she tried to introduce you to don't fuck with her, and they didn't fuck with you. So y'all both out here looking stupid.
And so, and the other thing, I feel like everybody has seen kind of what Love and Hip Hop was able to do for Cardi. And so everybody want to flock to it. You're not a Cardi B, bitch.
Right.
Chanel. You're not a Cardi B. You're not a Cardi A. You're not a Cardi C, D, E, F, G. You're not nothing like Cardi. You have no charisma. You corny.
Nope.
Yep.
And you don't have the range at all, bitch. Leave this show alone, because white people will not get behind you after them seeing you on this ratchet ass show.
Right, because they not gonna see you on this show.
Right.
White people are not gonna be watching Love and Hip Hop specifically to see no motherfucking Chanel West Coast. It's not happening.
She's like, I work with Lil Wayne and
where's the footage? Roll that beautiful bean footage, ho.
Please.
I don't believe her. Lil Wayne got to stop having seizures enough to even work for his damn self.
Please.
Okay. All right. Every time we turn around, Lil Wayne having a seizure from codeine. Like, he can't even put out his own music because he's somewhere always shivering and shaking on the goddamn pavement. He ain't did shit with this girl talking about she was signed to Young Money. That don't mean shit because they forgot Bow Wow was signed to Young Money. Remember that?
Yeah.
You know what? I do remember they were saying it was a white girl signed to Young Money, but they forgot that everybody was signed to Young Money except for Nicki and Drake. So
yeah,
they treated anybody that wasn't named Nicki or Drake like the ugly stepchild.
Yeah, like nobody gave a fuck about none of them. And Tyga did his best, but
and he still hasn't gotten paid yet. That's what he said.
And he ain't, so he might as well go.
He might as well hang that shit up to dry.
He might as well go play stepdaddy to Travis Scott, baby, because he's never getting that money.
Nope, you ain't never seeing them checks.
Damn.
Damn shame what they did to that dog.
Lil Wayne ain't even getting his money from Cash Money. What the fuck is we talking about? The only two people getting paid is goddamn Nicki and Drake, and that's because they brought their own outside management to make sure they wouldn't get fucked. Yep. Like Lil Wayne is with Roc Nation now, right?
Is he?
Yeah.
I mean, to be honest, I wasn't even sure he was still with us. So.
I wasn't either till we had that last season.
I'm just being honest. But Jeremy mentioned the dog. He said something about a dog. So Zell.
Okay, let me tell you something. All right, okay. So listen, I said this like when I live tweeted from the show page this episode. Zell versus Masika is theater because
it is. But go ahead.
Because listen. Now, I would say this. Zell is a lot. He is messy. He is combative. He is ugly. Yes, he is, Curtis. Thank you for pointing that out. I agree. Well, let me tell you something. That motherfucker got a great ass damn point when it comes to Masika. In which, when he said, when Masika was like, I did all of this for you and we was good friends, but you have no loyalty. And Zell said, you can't talk shit to me about loyalty. He had a good ass point. Let me explain. So I went back and watched the very first 2 episodes when this whole conflict with Masika and Alexis and them and they beef getting everybody else involved started from the first episode. AD, Moniece, and Zell was in the club without Masika. Nasal E, Nikki Baby, and Alexis rolled up. It was in it. It was Nasal popped it off like she always fucking do, talking shit. Moniece and AD stood there and ain't said shit. Zell ass single-handedly went back and because you know the motherfucker messing with his shit. Went back and forth and handled himself against all 3 of their asses. Then Alexis Sky ass come in like, where's Hosika? And Zell was like, who? Wait, what? Who? And then they went back and forth, and he was like, he's not here. She actually has shit to do, unlike you. And that nigga said, I don't fight bad bitches, but I will read them. And that's when Alexis Sky threw the drinks at him in defense of Masika. The next damn episode, when Zell is like, look, I know you say you ain't gonna give this bitch no shine, but look, motherfucker, I got some shit thrown at me defending your ass. And Masika's ass was up here on some like, that ain't got shit to do with me. You cannot say shit to Zell. You could say a lot of shit about Zell, actually, because he is a lot. But when it comes to about loyalty, Masika cannot say a goddamn word about loyalty or being a friend to Zell because she was not to that nigga. At the fuck off.
Yeah.
That's true.
So I get it, but I have a take on it. So Hollywood is LA, Hollywood, California in general. That industry is very fickle. When somebody helps you get your foot in the door, sometimes you just got to shut the fuck up to keep your checks rolling in. And that is something that I don't think Zell understands. Like, Zell is a hood booger to the heart, but when it come to your coins, sometimes you got to turn your hood booger off and get your check. And so we've established, I don't care if we take loyalty and friendship out, Masika did something for Zell that nobody else did. She put him in a position to get some checks. He said he said it, she said it. So we clear on that.
I agree.
Why would you fuck with somebody who could also put a stop to your checks coming in? Like, you don't have to fuck with Masika, but the shit that he's been doing to try to get back at her, he kind of hurt himself in the process. You didn't hurt Masika. She really ain't got shit going for her but a fat ass and a moderately cute face. But she single-handedly stopped you from styling the photo shoot altogether.
Yeah.
Like, you showed up and she had brought somebody else in to do.
No, you were already there working.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, he was already working.
Yeah, he was already working.
You saw, or he tried to save face real quick because when the lady, when Golden, whatever her name is, her manager came in and was like, yeah, we're gonna actually not use you. Zell tried to save face, like, oh well, I mean, I was doing this for free.
Yeah, you ain't doing that for no goddamn free.
And she was like, whether you doing it for free, for a check, or for the dick, you need to get up out of here. and he was looking crazy, and then you continue to hurt your brand by sitting there arguing with Masika.
Yeah.
In front of this lady, in front of this artist,
and proving whatever Masika told her about you to get the shit canceled.
Now I don't know what Masika has with this lady, because if I'm the lady and I'm thinking, okay, you helped me out by saving me from this hood booker, but then you came in here hollering and screaming too. So to be quite honest, bitch, you can pack your titties up and move out the way too.
Yeah.
Because like, I don't need none of this shit. I thought it was very curious how the lady she didn't have nothing to say about Masika coming in there on some hood booger shit, but Zell had to go.
They must be friends. If I'm not mistaken, when Zell met the lady, she said that Masika was like a good friend of hers.
Yeah, she was all about Masika, and Zell played it cool. I thought Zell had some what's the word?
Cool.
I don't know. Yeah, he had something where he was like, you know what, I'm gonna play this cool, even though she talking about Masika. And I don't bang with the bitch. I'm not gonna let that stop my check, and I'm gonna keep it cute.
Yeah, he did.
That's what he should have been doing all along. Like
along.
The first thing, like I said, if it had been anybody else, like let's say it was Moniece on the other instead of Masika, then I could see you going for blood. But when it's been established that Masika is the one to help you get your foot in the stylist door out here in California, and she been helping you get checks, you should have fell all the way back.
Right.
And you should have been honest about it. You should have told Alexis and everybody else, look, y'all got beef with what's the bitch name? Masika. That's cool, but she helped me book gigs, and I'm not about to fuck that up for nobody.
Or if you didn't want to do that, you could have just been like, I'm out of it.
Yeah.
I'm done with this shit between Masika and Alexis. That ain't got nothing to do with me. You could have kept styling Keisha. You could have kept getting IOUs from Lyrica and styling her shittily. But now you're out here looking like a whole ass fool, and it's like, so what's next? Where do you go from here? Because here was an opportunity for you to style an up and coming artist, which would have launched you. Because who was her brother?
Ty Dolla $ign.
Yeah,
right. And when he was talking to the lady in the club, he made that he was bridging that connection. Like, okay, if I style her, then that might give me access to Ty Dolla $ign. Then that'll give me access to whoever.
Yeah. Yeah.
But the funniest thing about that whole scene was how when they started screaming at each other, everybody was standing around eating like apple chips and popcorn and shit.
Yes. I love black people. They were like that gif of the old girl popping up at the BET Awards when the Migos and them were scrap.
That was them. Everybody up in there.
Yes.
Yeah,
I'm like, I thought this was a fashion shoot. Where did y'all get all this food from?
Exactly. so overall, like I feel Zell, but I don't feel him on a business level.
Yeah, he ain't about his. He's just like Mr. Ray. Neither one of them about their business.
Neither one of them about their business. They both too ghetto for their own good in Hollywood.
But one other thing that I did not like that Zell did, when he was talking to the lady in the club, and they started talking about fashion. He was like, "Oh yeah, it's good to be able to style a small girl because these girls out here, they think they small and da da da." I didn't like that shit because you basically just shaded, not necessarily fat shaming, but you basically just shaded every bitch on the show, literally, because nobody on that show is built like that except for Chanel.
Yeah, Chanel is the only actual petite girl on that show. Right. Like,
I mean, I guess Keisha could be considered petite to an extent, but Keisha got body. Keisha got titty and ass and thighs.
Got body parts. She's curvy. She's slim but curvy. But when it comes to certain shit, you still have to know how to style her body because you will have her looking fucking stupid. Because Keisha Cole is naturally top heavy. She's always been top heavy her whole career. So
yeah,
it's kind of like if you don't know how to style different body types, because like you said, like fat is not even the ultimate body type that could be hard to style. Like women are shaped differently. You could be small with big titties, no ass. You could have hips and no waist and no titties. Like it's so many different type of body shapes on men and women too. Like I do feel like he definitely alienated a lot of people, and anybody who see that gonna be like, oh, he don't know how to style anybody that's not straight up and down.
You're like, okay, I got a C cup, so he ain't gonna be able to style me because he don't know what to do with that. And I thought it was very strange for that girl's manager to say that shit too. I don't know what kind of business y'all out there doing, but
very tacky.
A Twitter nigga.
There you go. That's the perfect word, Lexi. Tacky ass.
Tacky. It's so tacky. Like, these people don't handle themselves in a professional manner at all.
Right. And then for Zell to be like, all right, let's go turn the fuck up. And I was like,
what?
Have you even signed on the dotted line? Who?
No.
Zell.
Yeah. I don't disagree with anything y'all said. I completely agree. I just thought he had a point about loyalty when it came to Masika. But I don't disagree.
Oh, he do.
He absolutely does.
He did. But if they
at the same time it's
intertwined in like they business, then it would be completely different. But
yeah,
the fact that she could snap her finger and take opportunities from him, he really needed to play his cards differently.
Yeah. If we're gonna be honest, he had a point about Masika not being able to speak to him about loyalty, but at the same time, she did too, because like Candace was saying, if you're not going to be loyal to me as a friend, you at least need to be loyal to me on a business level, because obviously I'm
helping you out.
I'm helping you out. And I've continued to let you rock despite everything that's been happening since we fell out, however many episodes ago.
Yeah.
And it was your
definitely.
So I feel like that was a little bit of a self-drag. Yeah, that was a little bit of a self-drag saying that to Masika. It's like, yeah, you got a point, but she kind of does too, which is why she here fucking your shit up now.
Right.
Because if you had been loyal to the business aspect of it, you, like Candace said, you didn't have to be loyal to her as a friend.
You could stop fucking with her.
Yeah, you didn't have to say shit. You could have literally been quiet and would have had no problems.
And I guess this is the part where like I kind of feel her, like, even though Zell was defending her, it kind of got messy when she asked him to not even bring her up, and he keeps trying to set up meetings with her in this group.
Right. Like, he should have dropped it.
You was forcing it. Like, if anybody else would have did it, cool, that's fine. But you should have been.
I thought he only tried to do it that one time, and then after that, it was everybody else trying to set up meetings.
He knew where Moniece and Masika was gonna be, and he threw that party right next door. He did that. Remember? He set that party up.
Oh yeah, because he wanted to get back at Ray too. But he was also getting he was like, when they hear that noise, they're gonna come over here, and that's how we're gonna get Masika and Alexa Sky in the same room.
Yeah. Yeah, he had a hand in it. He should have been a perfect example. Who kept their hands clear in that shit was Moniece. Moniece, like, I didn't have shit to do with that. My hands was off of it. That should have been Zell. And he didn't even, like I said, he didn't have to keep being friends with Masika, but he ain't had to fuck up his checks that she was helping him get either. Like, sometimes trying to be the petty, vindictive ghetto bitch could shoot you in the foot. Because
when it comes to business don't honor you being ghetto and petty
at all. Because
usually your ass will get out pettied.
Exactly, and
that's exactly what the fuck happened.
So, main event time, motherfucking Moniece and AD
/ Donnell Jones, because she showed a Donnell Jones ass nigga.
Listen.
So Moniece is please, how can I say this without being an asshole? Moniece is a typical straight woman who tries pussy for the first time. She feels like, because men didn't work, now she could just manipulate a woman and move shit at light speed, and it's gonna be a fairy tale. And we have seen, I'm sure every last one of us has seen a lesbian relationship start and end as quickly as it started.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
So I just didn't. I feel like AD went in for the easy kill and got more than she bargained for.
Mm-hmm.
That's the one thing I'm gonna say, because I feel like she did was like, okay, I could get some TV time, I could get a check, I could promote my business, and she never fully considered that Moniece was super broken, had a whole lot of emotional baggage, and she was gonna unpack that shit on her.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That whole
And the
situation was
that
just
white bitch don't got no rhythm either. She couldn't even smack Alexa's ass with no rhythm. Bitch just looking awkward as fuck on the dance floor. Like, what is wrong with you? Like, I
she
don't
was
care.
definitely on the ones and
Yeah.
threes.
Yes. And fucking her best friend is the one that sent Moniece the videos. So like, what kind of like dysfunction you got going on? Your best friend is betraying you
Again.
Right.
again.
And we said it before, Tiffany batshit crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what kind of shit? That's why I said last week, it seemed like AD been lying and pillow talking to both Moniece and Tiffany.
Yep.
And Tiffany was like, oh, so let me just go ahead, snap this video real quick, and get this party going, because I'm at this point I just want to see the world burn.
Right. But we know AD doesn't make sound decisions, because in this episode at the club, she's there with Zell talking about who better to hang with Denzel. And I was like, anybody. I literally said to my screen, anybody. Anybody. Literally anybody. Zell. And then Alexis being fake gay, that annoyed me. Seeing her, like, you know how I know Lexus and Candace, I know y'all probably have experiences in your life when a nigga's like pushing up on you and you trying to like turn your face so that he's not like making face to face anything with you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That was Alexis when AD was pushing up on her. And AD was serious about the shit. Like, AD was trying to go knuckles deep. And
Yeah,
Alexis wasn't with the shits. And it was just like, clearly this is just a ploy. And I was like, Alexis, nobody believes that you like ladies. Like, please,
at all. It wasn't
please cut the fucking shit.
All. Like,
it wasn't believable in the slightest.
At all.
Yeah,
we
all follow some lesbian women and friends, and all of that. And I saw every last one of them say, Alexis faking. And listen, when someone in the community is telling me that someone's faking, I believe them.
Mm-hmm.
well, yeah.
Which is so odd to me, because it's like, you don't want a woman pushing up on you, but you fuck Solo Lucci.
Like, raw.
But clearly,
like,
she don't.
Where the fuck are your priorities, bitch? What the fuck?
At the very least, AD looked like she is bathing on a regular basis.
Correct.
Right.
So
shit, AD looked like she scrubbed too hard. Her ass looked translucent like a motherfucker.
You so stupid.
like a light spell from Final Fantasy.
She do. Her ass look like a goddamn spirit. Like, golly.
Yes. Final Fantasy, the spirits within.
Mm-hmm.
It was really.
It's a lot.
Yeah, like I said, I think it's an insult to the gay and trans community to try to be something that you're clearly not.
Mm-hmm.
For the sake of getting publicity. And like, this is why I say that we have to embrace gay men and trans women more, because it's a thing when like women say, oh, I'm bisexual, I eat a little pussy, like it's seen as sexy and alluring and she freaky,
right, like, ooh, she she like ladies, like, okay.
Gay men, bi men, trans women, they don't get that same they don't get the same thing. It's seen as, oh, that's mental illness, that's nasty. But you could get on national TV lie about liking women and you got everybody excited. Ooh, shit. Bitch,
Right.
freaky. I like that. Fuck out of here. That's insulting. You're not bisexual, period.
Nope.
You don't like women. And a mildly attractive stud was all up on you, and you was looking like you look like you was screaming internally.
Wow,
Right.
that was
AD is not ugly.
That was
Huh.
oh.
I mean, AD looked like a chicken cutlet to me. Like Molly, I was trying to be generous.
You were being very generous because I'm like, it must be 2 ADs.
You are so
it must be 3, 4, 5 ADs.
It must be.
Oh my god!
Because I'm like,
I mean, Curtis, the woman don't look like a foot. My God.
Are you sure?
No,
Curtis.
Okay.
Jesus.
We must be looking at the same program.
You are just.
I just,
the whole time I was looking at that scene, I was like, AD is ugly as shit.
Oh my god!
I was trying to be a little nice and shit, but she look like raw chicken.
You know what she looks like? She looks like when you cook the chicken with no seasoning and it's like just white as fuck.
Yes.
Like when you boil chicken.
She looked like she looked like NFL Sundays is back chicken.
Oh my god!
Wow!
Okay.
Wow!
Okay.
Wow!
Okay.
I mean, I'm gonna let y'all rock. We just gonna respectfully disagree because I don't see what y'all see. AD looks like.
No, AD is not attractive.
No,
I didn't want to be mean though, but I should just went all out.
Yeah, you should go with your gut because.
Y'all are horrible human beings.
Wow.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying.
Are we?
Well, I mean, Candace, me and you do a show together, so I mean, we're terrible by default. So I mean, come on now.
Because it's not my fault that AD looked like a pile of grits.
Quakers.
Okay.
With no fucking butter and no damn pepper, plain ass grits. No, she looked like cream of wheat.
Yes.
I would say that's what you said last week. It was cream or something. You said cream or something. Shit. Cream or something. You said
cream of mushroom soup. Anyway, so that conversation with what's the lady name? Moniece and AD.
She went full Donnell Jones. AD went full. But when you love someone, you just don't treat it.
She did, but it was like, but what she was getting from Moniece, I was just thinking to myself, well, what was the alternative? Because Moniece was giving nothing.
She was
giving nothing except Barbie extension hair.
I feel like AD had a point though. Like it shouldn't have to be all or nothing. Like Moniece, like, well, either we live together, we not together. Okay, bitch, we not together because we living together and we not even intimate, bitch. We sleeping in 2 different rooms, bitch. I didn't sign up for no roommate.
Right.
I signed up to have a woman.
That's great.
AD was like, I gave up my bottle popping ways because you wanted me to be a family woman. And guess what? I became a family woman. And I still ain't got no damn family.
AD was like, I stopped tricking on these hoes.
Yeah.
Like, it is.
AD was like, I don't put the strap down.
A lot.
It really is.
Moniece has some serious issues, and I feel like it's almost to the point of being pathetic. Like, she tries to literally put everyone that she dates in like some weird my way or the highway chokehold, and you always end the fuck up alone.
Yep.
Do you not see that method does not work for you?
In the words of Curtis, she always ends up looking the fuck stupid.
She does.
Did she not see that she's the problem? Like
at this point,
she's the common denominator with every single relationship she's ever been in. Like
everyone, she is the common denominator.
At this point, Moniece needs to go over and see Iyanla's old chain chomp looking ass. And
Iyanla look like a camel.
She does. Iyanla look like that chain chomp from Mario Brothers.
She look like a woman version of Jay-Z.
She do.
I don't know.
With church lady burgundy hair.
Oh yeah.
Got more teeth than Jay-Z.
But
because she has it's like a elongated mouth situation, like Jafar from Aladdin.
Nigga.
But the teeth look very strong, like she could bite through a bank vault.
Oh my god.
Anyway, this is not about Iyanla. I don't know how we got on Iyanla.
I don't know.
I don't have nothing for Rhonda.
Right.
Mama named you Rhonda. I'm gonna call you Rhonda.
Fuck it, man. Listen.
That whole situation with AD and Moniece, I was like, Moniece, you need some help. Like, you need to get on Talkspace and put in a promo code from one of these podcasts and get you $30 off for your first month. And you need to talk this shit out because this is not healthy. And you for sure gonna end up alone. So I'm curious to see how she gonna try to rebound or with whom. Because
hopefully she rebound with a therapist and get some
at least a
help.
fucking diary shit.
Something.
But she won't. We know she won't.
Yeah.
She wear that shaved Barney looking ass purple ass wig, and it's like, girl, you don't want to win.
Yeah.
My husband was like, Moniece looks so disgusting with that purple wig. He was like, she really do look like she's standing on Hooker's Point. He was like, you know, wigs be bad. He was like, but that shit looks
the fucking awful.
He was like, this shit look nasty. He said it looked nasty. I knew something was up. He was like, this wig looks nasty.
I mean, he didn't lie.
That was definitely
he didn't lie.
Was definitely a Mad Max Fury Road ass wig. And I was like,
yeah, it was terrible. It was very terrible.
I just don't understand.
It's still terrible.
Who before they start filming, like, you know, like before you go out, like Candace, I'm pretty sure you're familiar. Like we go out with your girls. Before you like leave the crib, you're like, yo, does this look good? Like,
yes.
Does his hair look good with this outfit? Like, is this flowing together? And you know, if that's like truly your bitch, she'll be like, girl, you might want to try that again.
But the thing about it is, like, I feel like Mona and the producers of these shows, they don't, I mean, obviously they don't care about these girls because they would tell them, you do realize that a majority of the people watching these shows are watching them on 4K televisions or very high definition computer screens. So those wigs need to be on point. You would think that they would tell them that, because that's usually where I see all of the discrepancies. Like if I'm watching it on my TV or even on my computer screen, the shit be so crisp, you can see exactly where the wig is misaligned.
Yes.
And you would think that the producers would at least try to help these girls, but they just let them go out here looking crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Like that one wig that Masika was where she was trying to have baby hair, and that was just a bad situation.
It was
big match heel.
That damn heel.
That heel's dead mornings.
Like
listen. That heel is sick and shut in like that wig.
What happens?
Whose wig is that? Whose wig is that? They got that sick and shut in Jamaica still.
Thrasher
name?
Oh, yeah.
Pleasure.
Yeah, Masika Hill sick and shut in just like that damn wig.
It's like,
you gotta put it on the prayer list and give it to God.
What happens to a heel deferred?
Go away, Jeremy.
It runs over to the left.
To the left.
Put that heel in a box to the left.
Mm-hmm.
Just real musty. They wigs musty. They feet crusty. Shit is just very bad.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
I don't understand what they got going on.
Did I say? I'm trying to remember what was going on with Zell had on all white. Where was that at?
Yeah, he looked like a squirt of cum.
Was that at the whatever that was, the photo shoot where he was supposed to be styling for free?
Yeah.
Yes,
right.
Yeah.
Air quote.
Mm-hmm.
Free
when
air
he
quote.
looked like he was on the Tom Joyner cruise.
Listen,
Yeah.
Zell was up there styling in all white, and he looked like Brandy.
Okay. Okay. Okay, that's enough. So I think that's
They
it.
should have walked in there and been like, "Wait a minute, ain't that Ray J's sister?"
Okay, all right. I think that is enough for.
But
I think that's
got real quiet. Like, damn.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, speaking of Ray J, so my bestie, shouts out to Nikia, sent me a link yesterday, and it was Ray J on Everyday Struggle. When you guys get a chance, please watch this interview.
What happened?
Like this, like you can't tell me that Ray J isn't like on drugs and crazy, like, cause that nigga. He's just something else. So Joe Budden was like asking him what he thought about Tyga, and he was like, Tiger? Like Tony the Tiger? Tiger Woods? He's like, no, he's like, oh, Tyga. He was like, nigga, I thought you was talking about Tiger Woods. I was like, yo. Like, and he clearly had a cup of lean. So I think it was Academics was like, oh, what is that? Like, are you sipping on, some lean? And he's like, oh no, this is actually chamomile tea that I'm sipping on. I was like, yo.
Come on, go to 2 Chainz route.
Like, he said it was what? Chamomile tea?
Yeah. And it was clearly like,
oh my God.
Like, y'all have to watch it. Cause I was like, yo, Ray J is like a fool.
Ray J is very washed up, and we got to stop acting like he's not. And he has been crazy for a long time. Mm-hmm. And he had to be crazy because
look at his damn sister.
Yeah.
And his mama.
Yeah. Like, she faked a whole ass marriage. Like,
yes.
A whole man, like a whole mess. Like, girl. You could have just had your baby in secret like everybody else.
Right, no one cares. And she's like a little chihuahua when somebody brings up Whitney Houston. Like, bitch, sit down.
Listen. Yeah, we're not gonna talk about the but what we're gonna do before we get out of here is
Wait, before we move on, did y'all see the previews for the next episode of Love and Hip Hop?
Yeah, our boot. Listen,
King Bobby Brown.
Yeah.
The way
Bobby Brown.
Go ahead, Candace. I think I know what you're about to
say. The way Booby carries Hazel is theater.
Yes.
Listen, Booby was collecting Hazel like WIC vouchers. He was getting that ass
he
together.
Said, I ain't never fucked you.
And he's like, I ain't about that.
Let her know right then and there.
And then this raggedy bitch, she gets a cup and dips it in
drink at him.
Created a drink real quick so she could throw it at him. I'm like, girl.
Nigga, did you say created a drink?
She did, because she grabbed an empty cup and dipped it in the pool water and threw it at him. I was like, girl, I will be so glad when somebody come and rearrange your motherfucking face.
Hopefully make it look like this time.
Listen, you probably hit that bitch and her whole body fall apart like Operation.
Her spleen gonna fall out.
Right. All you gonna hear is a buzzing noise.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then who was what's the guy's name? And then Fizz talking about a B2K reunion. They had J Boog come on the show. And I was
yeah, I saw that.
I was like, this is a lot.
I ain't even know J Bull was still with us.
I only know because recently I think the gays found his Instagram or something and they were going on and on about him.
I watched the movie on Netflix and he was in it with Marcus Houston.
Oh God.
Also didn't know that Marcus Houston was still with us.
I'm not sure if he is.
Well, I mean, you said it, not me. Man.
Right. And then I'm curious to see what this Zell and Alexa Scott diss track is gonna sound like.
We played a snippet of it on like an earlier episode, and not even gonna say a lot. The shit was funny.
Oh, I'm sure it's funny because Zell is a funny zebra. He's a comedic zebra for sure.
A funny zebra.
Like Zell is literally that zebra from Madagascar, voiced by Chris Rock.
You know, Curtis.
I mean, he didn't lie.
I was gonna say, when y'all point out the lie, I will retract.
I am very anxious for next week. And boy, that shit. Listen, Hazel E is the most desperate queen of LA I've ever seen. I've never seen somebody who runs a town always running around begging for dick.
Yeah.
Time to run around smelling dicky.
That's enough.
Or chasing after dick that does not want her. Like, girl, have you not learned from Young Berg? Are you really about to go down this road again?
She is. She definitely is.
Which is why it's always fuck her from me with her thing about Tiara, because and speaking on her problems and shit, your beef with Tiara ain't got shit to do with that. You still mad that fucking Young Bird didn't want your ass, and then he told you that him and Tiara did something, and you believe the nigga that made it painstakingly clear that he ain't want shit to do with you, but you believe that nigga. Okay. All right. Okay.
Cool. Right. Like if Hazel E is like the non-committed broke version of a Fatal Attraction. Like
it really is though.
Just like, I mean, I'm gonna keep popping up, but you know, I might be a few minutes late because I gotta wait for the Uber.
Exactly. Like, girl, all right, whatever.
And why does she go everywhere with bags filled with nothing? She always got some bags. Like she just went shopping, but she ain't never got shit.
Okay, I just have one more thing to say about Hazel, and then we can just wrap this up. But like, I can't stand a bitch who ain't ever used to shit. Like, Hazel E is one of those people who, like, when she gets her first designer handbag, she has to tell you it's designer. Like, okay, good for you. I'm proud that you got your first designer item. But, like, do you have to constantly remind us, like, what person walking around with an authentic Chanel bag feels the need to, like, be like, look at the card and the papers to prove it? Like,
bitch, don't nobody care.
Nobody care. Like, and for you,
all the while still looking broke.
Still, like, I don't understand. Like, help me figure out where you're coming from. She's like, look at this. And I think it was like what, the first or maybe the third or fourth episode, like, into that argument with Tiara at the restaurant, and she's like, this is a Chanel bag, honey. It's not from Bag, Borrow, or Steal. Like, okay, like
bitch, you got that from eBay. Shut your ass
up. Like, shut up. Keep it moving. She's just annoying.
Yeah. I would venture to say that Hazel is the president and CFO of
Ain't Shit Bitch.
Pick Me or Us.
Like,
yeah.
Because that's a pick me if I've ever seen one. She's doing everything in her power.
She is, though, and she's so annoying. Like, I want to start a petition on change.org to get Hazel E off of Love and Hip Hop.
No, what we need is a petition to allow someone to catch Hazel E out in these streets so she can finally get this ass whooping that she's been dodging on these episodes.
Because she's playing. Like, you keep throwing balled up tissue paper and
saucers and drinks, and she's like, that's how is it when it's time to throw hands, you throwing everything but the hands every time.
Every goddamn time.
But you such a bad bitch and you run LA and all these bitches need to bow and kiss your feet and wash your feet and dry them with their hair. Like, if you don't shut your stupid ass up, you ain't running nothing but the goddamn Uber meter. Like, shut up. Ugh.
Them dusty ass corns on her feet. But before we get out of here, we're gonna play this shit. So it has been no secret to anybody listening to this podcast that we do not fuck with the black, as Candace once said, the black and lung of Love and Hip Hop, which is Kurt Frost, on any kind of level. And it was released 3 days ago that apparently, maybe, finally, hopefully, Rashida is leaving that nigga for good.
Let's hope so, because Kurt Frost looked like scrapings from an old smoker.
He looked like when you don't stir a sauce in a pot good and the bottom burnt. Yeah,
he definitely looked like burnt sugar. Like when you're trying to make caramel, but you burn the shit.
Kurt, all right. You didn't lie, but goddamn. I have the article pulled up here. Apparently, Rashida went on The Real, I guess. I guess is what the damn name of that goddamn show is. And of course they brought up, Love and Hip Hop, and brought up her thing with Kirk, and she talked about it, and it's a 2-minute video. I have it here. I'm gonna play it. Let me turn up the volume. Hopefully y'all will be able to hear it. I'm gonna play it. So here we go. Let me pause it right there. Y'all can hear it. Is it good? Is the quality all right?
Yeah,
we can hear it.
Okay.
You're dealing with your husband's infidelity and the possibility that he has fathered another child with another woman. How are you handling it? Where's your relationship now?
It's tough. Something that I never fathomed would happen, of course, in my marriage. Right now we're separated. And being married for 17 years, that can be really difficult. But I'm actually enjoying my space right now. I'm finding me and doing what I need to do for myself and my kids.
I'm not gonna lie, we were really. I was happy to have you on the show because I think it's so important to hear your side of the story and how you're feeling. And I feel like there's something that you can say that can actually help so many other women out there.
Now we don't know if the child is his or not, right? If it happens to become his, what will happen with your relationship? Do you know yet?
Well, I damn sure ain't paying no woman. No part of no damn child support. You better believe that. So, you'll have to see because we're still currently
filming and
But yes.
If there was something you could tell to another woman that's out there going through the same situation as you, you're out here, you're smiling, you're here. How do you get through something like this?
Right.
I had to realize not to beat myself up because I didn't do anything wrong.
That's right.
That was the main thing.
Now, I know that your teenage son found out about his father's infidelity. So how do you explain something like that to your children?
I felt really responsible, even though I was not the guilty party. And I feel like as the father, you're supposed to be the superhero. You're supposed to be the everything. You're not supposed to make those mistakes for your children to see, period. Especially not for your children to see. But as a mom, yes, you have to sit down and talk to your child about what's going on.
Okay.
Girl,
all right.
Shut the fuck up. Bye. Bye. Like, let's be.
Hold on, Candace. She did 2 interviews. Okay, hold on. It's 2. She did 2 separate interviews. That was the first one. This is the other one. Hold on, let me play the second one. Hold on. It probably won't change shit, but hold on. Let me play the second one.
Ready, Tim? Let's do this.
Ain't nobody asking no motherfucking.
Was that Mike?
Gonna play a fucking ad. We trying to get to some drama.
That's
you motherfucker. Fuck you. Hold on, y'all. This is an ad. Hold on.
Stop for me.
Son of a
automatic
bitch.
emergency braking. The Nissan Rogue family.
Bitch, if y'all don't quit this goddamn ad.
Still can't touch you.
It's a Nissan Rogue, so at least it falls in line with the shows we talking about.
I know, right? Son of a bitch. Hold on. Okay, here you go. Here you go.
You go through a whole lot on your show, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta this season, and it came to light.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Y'all can't see this, but the title of the damn interview is Rashida Spills Her Tea Tour. Nigga.
Oh my god.
Wow. Okay, here to go the rest of it.
Jasmine Washington allegedly had a son with your husband, Kirk Frost. Now, you know, we saw at reunion, a lot went down, many things. You and your husband were trying to work it out and fight your way through it. Where are you guys now with all of that?
We are parenting very well. We have good communication, and just two people just trying to figure out the best thing to do for our children as far as making them comfortable. As far as him and I, you know, that's just what it is.
So that's good. So y'all are working it out. I mean, I think that's good.
I mean, we're separated and we're working.
That ain't what I said.
Or that we're doing everything we need to do for our family.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all ain't together?
No, we're separated.
Oh. I know y'all were separated.
Yeah. Really? Now you know.
I know.
Rashida with the T.
Uh-oh, she done stole your name.
So did Kirk take the paternity test?
But are you going to be back on Love and Hip Hop? Because I still want to see you on Love and Hip Hop.
Do you?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I think you bring a very grounded presence to the group. Yeah.
Well, I'm going to let them know and then I'll go back over.
You still think about it. Okay. The jury is still out.
So Rashida, so what's next for you? Are you planning on getting married again? Would you and what's his name? Y'all make a good couple. You and Scrappy? I mean, have y'all ever?
Scrappy
seems very passionate. I gotta pause it. I gotta pause.
Wait a minute. What the fuck is happening in this interview? First of all, is that nigga on lean? What the fuck is with him? Where did he bring Scrappy from? Oh, this too much.
It really is.
That's too much.
I was not expecting that nigga said Rashida and Scrappy. I damn the
like,
shit.
He went from I didn't know y'all was separated to you gonna get married again to Scrappy.
Oh, speaking of Scrappy, you know the rumor is Scrappy and Bambi got eloped over the weekend or whatever. Mm-hmm. So yeah, but girl, Rashida.
Show me the receipts.
I don't even need the rest of this.
Show me the fucking receipts because.
Show me the marriage facts. Better yet, show me the divorce facts.
You and Kirk been married 17 years, and Kirk probably been cheating just as long. So you playing this whole, he should have never let this happen. It's been happening. This ain't his first rodeo with cheating on you on Love and Hip Hop. What the fuck, like, girl? Go sell them cheap ass clothes at whatever the fuck the name of that store is where Jasmine got her maternity dress and get the hell on. Girl, bye.
All right, because I know how you really feel.
I know she get them clothes from AliExpress and then mark them up, but
shit.
You know what?
I'm not here for Rashida playing the damsel in distress role because Kirk has been cheating for so fucking long. Like, and like, even like some of my Atlanta followers have said, like, during the season, like, Kirk cheating rumors have been circulating in Atlanta for fucking ever. Like, this is not
this ain't new territory.
No. And it's amazing because Bambi was in the hot tub giving up the guts when they went to the log cabin at one time.
Not giving up the guts.
Log guts. Like,
yeah. Like, she was definitely. So I'm just trying to figure out why Rashida acting like this is the ultimate betrayal because your man had a threesome on national TV and you just let your mama run over his motorcycle and y'all got back to normal. Like,
that's legit what the fuck happened to.
Like, Mama Shirlene, whatever the fuck her name is, like she got more heart than you do. But I guess, like I said, I gotta see them papers to know it's real. I don't believe they separated. I gotta when we did the mid-season wrap-up, I want to say on Atlanta all those months ago, somebody had DM'd me on Instagram and was like, I was just in Atlanta and Kirk was in the store hugged up with Rashida helping her out. So I honestly don't believe they're separated. I think it makes for good TV. Let me see. I can go find the date on this DM. This was June 18th. So yeah, it says but Rashida and Kirk and her mom were all in the store working, laughing together and having a good time.
Help. We don't believe you. You need more people.
Like I said, show us the divorce facts.
Right.
Show us those legal separation papers before I'll believe it and be like, you know what, girl, good for you. Because
about
I feel like
time.
I feel like this new season, they gonna go to counseling, they gonna find out if that baby his, and then if it ain't his, they gonna get back together. I feel like that's what this next season gonna be about.
If it's his, they gonna get back together.
Yeah, either way, because she is.
And if she have another baby by Kirk, they still gonna stay together. Like Jasmine could have 4 Kirk Frost babies, and Rashida's not leaving.
Nope.
She gonna stay with this nigga because she gonna stay with this nigga, and
yep.
You know that's just the black ass bottom line, unfortunately. But you know, that's what Rashida wants. So hey, you know, can't blame anybody but her.
Right.
It's always still always and forever fuck Kirk, but
yeah,
you know, that's what you want.
But at this point, it's like you might as well just come out and be like, I don't give a damn what he doing. I don't care.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, exactly. So and I think because we damn near like 2 hours and Klessi got in and all this shit. So I mean, it's fine. It made for great podcasting. It was one more thing, but we'll save that for later on. We can save that for next week. As a matter of fact, let me bookmark this shit so we can talk about it next week.
My final thought, though, is that Kirk Frost. You know what Kirk Frost looked like? Kirk Frost looks like a chicken that was roasted in the oven for like 20 hours.
You know what I was thinking he looks like from South Park? Remember the little piece of shit?
Mr. Hanky, the Christmas Cube?
Yes.
Yes.
That's what he looks like to me.
Heidi ho, it's Mr. Hanky. Yeah. I still believe that Kirk Frost looks like that like a Dare thing where they'd be like, this is what your lungs look like when you smoke cigarettes. And this is a healthy lung. He looks like a smoker's lung.
You know what, Candace?
Yeah, he looks like toilet bowl skip marks for sure.
Yeah, he definitely does. He looks like Ray Lewis knees.
Okay, we can end the podcast on that note.
Wow.
Okay. All right. So this is So this has been Ratchet Ramblings, episode 11. Thank you so much, Curtis and Lexi, for joining us.
Thank you for having me again. I will be back, nigga.
As always.
Yes, you.
Or like that cousin that like showed up and was like, "Oh, I'm about to move out in like 6 weeks, but we're still here 6 years later." That's
a mood.
That's it.
Y'all will be back like the house cat that is Booby. Well, no, we can't even call him house cat no more because he moved out.
Listen, Keisha ain't about the shits. Keisha like, oh, it's good that we can talk about your little bitches.
You know what? I will say this though. I will say this, and then we're gonna get up out of here. I know they ain't never getting back together, and rightfully so. But Keisha and Booby as friends are good together because even though she shit on that nigga, I mean, he ain't really got no choice but to take it. They so cool together, and it's like, damn, you almost get it's like, damn, Booby, you really a piece of shit for cheating on her. But I'll be damned if y'all friendship ain't good as a motherfucker.
Yeah, they got that friendship where it's like we know each other real well and we might fuck every now and then, but keep that shit over there, my nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Shout out to them.
Yeah, exactly. But I think that is it. Thank you all for listening. Thank you all for putting up with us for this long. Hopefully this will get you through your work day. And we'll provide y'all with some much needed laughs. Like I said, live tweet the show using the hashtag Ratchet Ramblings Pod. Follow us, follow the show page at Ratchet Rambling. Leave us reviews. We'll read them. Follow Curtis at Trilificent. Follow Lexi at Sexy Lexi. And Candace, any closing thoughts?
Nope. You niggas have a good weekend and a great week.
Mm-hmm. And Curtis, one more
Wash
time.
your feet.
Curtis, one more time. Give us the closing benediction.
Oh, what was it? I forgot I changed it for this show. What was it?
It was a just.
What is it? Something like thou shalt strap down thine wig. Thou shalt make sure thine wig is straight before strapping it down. Thou shalt make sure that the damn glue does not show. Or the lace. Thou shalt make sure that thine's wig part is not a mile wide. Amen.
Thou shalt not have an invisible part that is very visible.
All right. We out. Bye, y'all.
Ray Charles can see y'all parts. So
listen.
Invisible. Yeah. Stevie Wonder be like, wow, that's a part. Like,
listen, Stevie Wonder be taking a knee for them parts.
All right.
Helen Keller just pointing at that part.
Good damn bye, y'all.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.